This is quite an exciting time, and we're delighted to be with you today. And so you can give us the insights of your product, the design formula, and what we can do to help.
Yeah. So hi, this is Elizabeth Clare Brewington. We and Elton Brewington, and we are with Brightside Global Trade. We are a magazine, and we're on multiple channels that you love. So today we're going to be talking about functional chocolate. And if you look at this fantastic packaging, and we're with the CEO and the founders of this amazing chocolate. So Nicole, tell us about what is functional chocolate.
Well, just as the name implies, we've developed delicious chocolate bars that are aimed at helping treat everyday health realities, symptom-specific conditions that plague people every day, like stress and anxiety, PMS symptoms, low libido, and menopause were the first four conditions that we addressed with our product suite. And we are releasing energy and sleep formulations here very quickly as well.
That's amazing. Yeah. So tell us what inspired you and this whole journey, because I know this must be some kind of a journey to get to this point. So what was the inspiration behind these functional chocolates? How did you start?
I've always been very passionate about making products that help people. And really just wanting to do good work. And if there's a possibility to just ease someone's pain just a little bit, or aid their day, or make it better in some way, it's something that I've been very passionate about. And so has my partner, Chris Peruzzi, who's been in the natural foods industry for almost 30 years and is the brainchild behind the formulations that we have here at the Functional Chocolate Company. And he brought them to me. A little over a year ago, we started discussing this idea, and I just simply love the fact that I've always been, in addition to being passionate about helping people, the idea that there's a better way to do things. And, simply put, we think that this is a better way to treat your health, or that treating your health should be enjoyable.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, this is so interesting because we actually had a health and wellness virtual conference last month, and we actually talked to Dr. Sabine, who's a gastrologist, and she's written an amazing book. And she talked about how, chocolate was something that people couldn't really have. And here you've produced a good chocolate that, is for good health reasons. So I'm just combining the two stories. But this is a great story. And so I guess, Chris, since you're the business mind, what went into the packaging and who designed it? And we just absolutely love this packaging, by the way. So, yeah.
Well, actually, I did the formulations and came up with the concept of delivering nutraceuticals into a chocolate delivery system. But when it comes to the design and the marketing, I have to definitely bow down to Nicole and her team. She has some great resources, and she's so incredibly gifted when it comes to being artistic and creative. So really, that design is all Nicole. So I defer to her.
We're good partners. We balance each other really well.
Very good. So I guess what we're trying to get into, let's talk about the recipe, because it looks like you're going after so many different target objectives, and it's all in the recipe. And is it? And you've used nutraceuticals. Is there an herbal blend in terms of understanding, and how? Because these are some probably chronic issues, and so and eating chocolate, finding a way to help resolve these complex, makeups.
I'll let Chris speak to the formulations directly, but really the beauty behind them is that chocolate and the healthy fats in chocolate are a great carrier for our nutritional ingredients, and that Chris's formulations are very thoughtfully stacked. So it's not about having one or even two ingredients as like a silver bullet for any of one condition, but they're stacked and work synergistically to address these conditions. But Chris can certainly speak to the formulations.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
We know that chocolate actually, dark chocolate in particular, not milk chocolate with the dairy fats and lots of sugar, but dark chocolate is very beneficial. There's polyphenols, there's antioxidants, there's magnesium. There's been thousands and thousands of studies on dark chocolate. And I just wanted to take it a step further and make some symptomatic response type products. It's not something where we would ever make like a multivitamin or an essential fatty acid or something like that, where you had to take it every day. Because I did that for a very long time in my past life. And so we wanted to make something that was dealing with realities where people got a response when they needed it, such as PMS or menopause or stress and anxiety. And so when it goes into it, I made sure to include clinically researched ingredients in every formula that have structure function statements that were approved by the FDA that validates some of the efficacy of the products, and then balanced that out and supported those with other formulations of botanicals, minerals, acids, vitamins. So we're getting a totality of this formulation where the sum of all the parts and the synergy of that is far greater than taking them individually. Basically, every bar is like taking 5 to 6 different supplements in one bar.
Wow. So this is a goodness, a holistic, a lovely chocolate. So let's dive into it. So the first one is the Carefree Chocolate. And so, you want to do this in 2 parts, or?
Well, the two, that sounds fun.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave this with my viewers, and then we'll come back and record a tasting. And then you can tell us about each of the chocolates. So here we go. Now, where is the chocolate available if somebody wanted to buy it? Is it wholesale? Is it retail? Is it for consumers?
We service both direct to consumer through our e-commerce store at funcho.co. And we also sell business to business, and they will be available in retail outlets across the United States.
Fantastic. And we'll make sure that under the video, we will have the link. So if you want to go directly to get it, or if you would like to read our review, it'll be on brightsideglobaltrade.org. And so I'm just